Hey guys and welcome back. Oh god, you looked at me, you scared me. Hey guys and welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since you've probably seen us sat here doing a video.
Yeah, it feels really strange.
Like, it's really weird because we've been doing our lockdown videos. Obviously, I'd creating the Disney park we'd do downstairs, or have been doing downstairs.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. It's just more like space to do it. But we're back with you today upstairs to do a Q&A.
And this Q&A is quite special. It's our first one where all of the questions are actually from you guys, which is really exciting for us. So thank you to everyone who sent us a question. We have included most of them in here. There are a couple which we've left out just because we don't want the video to be too long.
So obviously if you do like it, hit the thumbs up, smash the subscribe down below, and let's get into it. So the first few questions are from the Midnight Comet. And their first one is Superman or Batman?
Neither for me, I'm not going to lie. I'm not a DC fan, I'm a Marvel girl. I've never really even seen any DC films, so Iron Man.
Yeah, mine would be Batman. Again, I haven't seen too many of them, but out of Superman and Batman, I've seen Batman. The
next question is pancakes or waffles?
Ooh, I'd go waffles, yeah. Whenever we go to like Sprinkles or anything like that, we do get waffles. I think there is one place called Josie's, like where we are, which does the best pancakes. Like they're like a good like couple inches thick.
Yeah,
like,
you have like they're like it's like a breakfast stack with sausages.
They have like sausage, bacon, maple syrup, and then like you stack it how many you want pretty much.
Yeah, I'm much more of a savoury person, but if I was to choose, it'd be waffles, and that's because of Sprinkles and their amazing
shabam. Next up, we got eat overcooked or undercooked food. It's a bit of a strange one.
It's a very strange one.
Yeah. I can already guess what Reese is going to be.
Over, because I'm scared of being sick.
Yeah, and really, like, if she ever has beef or whatever, and they're like, how do you want it? It's always well done. Yeah,
like, the blood, if there's blood on the plate, I won't eat it. I'm really funny with meat, I don't eat a lot of it anyway, so if I do eat it, I've got to know that it's not going to start mooing at me.
You just, like, prod your fork on the top, it's like and mine would be underdone to a point. Obviously if it's chicken, I'm not going to be like, ooh, can I have it underdone? But if it's like beef, like steak, burgers, I always have rare, medium rare kind of range.
So next up is swimming or sunbathing?
I go swimming. Like, I do like both, but I'm a lot more active. I get really bored if I stay still for too long. Yeah. So I think, and obviously in the pool, you're still in the sun, aren't you? You technically can do both.
See, I think I'd pick sunbathing, mainly because I'm not very good at swimming. So I'd rather sunbathe because I'm not going to drown.
Yeah.
And I can also listen to some music, read a book. Yeah. Like, I can do stuff whilst I'm sunbathing, but you can't do any, like, you can't read a book in a pool, can you?
And after our holiday, I would definitely say Ria's sunbathing. Even if she wants to swim, I'm not going to let her in the pool.
Yes.
I was literally her lifeguard for 2 weeks. She's sunbathing. Okay, so next up is from Stuart Ferguson 01. It is, where is your favourite chilled place to eat / drink in Walt Disney World? I haven't been. So these sort of questions, I'm gone. But
so it has been a long time since I've been. I last went in 2014, so there's a lot more places now than when I went before, and obviously it's based on very limited memories, but I do have a memory of being in Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe in Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland, and I don't know why that one stands out so much to me. I think it's chilled because it's casual, so you can pop in, pop out, where it's quick service. So I don't know if that's kind of what you meant by the question, but I would probably say Cosmic Rays because it's not really like a sit down, you've got to wait around and all of that. It's
hopefully that answers it.
I think so. The next couple are from Vlogs NBYT. I don't know if there's another way of saying it. We're quite good friends with this chap. I know Alex speaks to him a lot online. So you should check out his channel as well. We'll put the link down below. So the next question is, apart from Disney, where is the next place you want to visit?
First, I thought this was going to be really hard, but we both said the same places. Yeah. And it is New York. So I've always wanted to go to New York just for like the sheer like experience of like being there, really. Yeah. Like the food, like the atmosphere, like Just the whole layout of New York as well.
Yeah, I think I want to go for shopping.
Yeah, literally. Shopping, food.
Yeah, and all the other places I could think of would be like, oh, I'd love to go to California and have a walk around, but then I'd like to go to Disneyland. So it's like, I'd like to go and see the rest of it and not just go for Disneyland, but that there's so many places where I'm like, oh yeah, and they've got Disney.
Yeah, I'm sure if we thought like harder about it, there'd be other places than New York.
Yeah,
that's kind
definitely.
of one place we know we have to do, like we really want to go to.
Yeah. What are your plans for getting on Rise of the Resistance?
We've watched Adam Hatton and Gary C's one of their like newer vlogs, and the way they done it was when they got into the park, it was like just before they literally had a timer on like Gary's phone, and then Adam was on like his phone ready, and they had the app ready, and as soon as like it was like a few seconds before it like turned to the minute or something like that, they refreshed the app. And it took them straight in, and they got in group
6 or 7 or something like that.
Like literally, it was crazy what group they got. So there was obviously that kind of technique.
Yeah, I mean, there's been loads of vlogs on this, and there's loads of different ways of doing it. But basically, you've got to get up as early as anything and get in the park as soon as possible and connect your app. But my dad is very prepared, and he knows what he's doing when it comes to Disney. So we're very lucky in that respect, where this year we're not going to need to know what we're doing. We're just going to go with him.
We're kind of
just
going to be there.
All right, thanks.
Like, realistically, we're not going to have to do anything for that.
No,
We'll
he's going to know what to do.
Go in and
Papa
Stone will sort it.
It is potluck though, so as much as he knows the best way to do it, it is still just potluck as to how many people are there. But yeah, fingers crossed we do get to go on it.
Fingers crossed, yeah. It looks amazing. So next up, from Mr. David and Mr. Ian. Hey guys.
What's up, lads?
A bit polite for usual, isn't it? Who decided to start vlogging first?
Well, I know you really wanted to do it at school.
Yeah, I always wanted a channel. Whilst like probably not throughout the whole of secondary school, but maybe from like sort of like year 9, 10ish. But like at the time, because you're kids, you're at school, like a lot of people will be like, "Oh, why are you doing that? Like, why would you do that? It's so stupid." Like,
yeah,
gotta take the mick. Which obviously, when sounds ridiculous, but when you're at school, that would mean a lot to you, kind of thing. Yeah,
you get a lot more affected by things like that. When I was at school, I wanted a YouTube channel, but I wanted to have my music on there, so I wanted to sing, I wanted to write songs and all of that. So I don't know if you know, like I do play the guitar, I do play piano, I love singing, but it's kind of taken like, I don't know, I'm not very confident at doing it in front of people, which is why I never did it. And again, the whole school atmosphere kind of thing. And it was about a year ago, so we've nearly had our channel for a year now.
Crazy.
Which is insane. And Alex mentioned it because we'd seen, well, we'd just started watching a lot of vlogs
so
of Disney.
Yeah.
So it had become a big part of our life by watching it. And we were like, do you know what? Why don't we just give it a go? And we had the GoPro from Alex's mountain biking, and we just sat down one day and tried it.
It's actually in here. So it all started on this little bad boy here.
It did, and now we've got this bad boy that you're watching us on.
So, if you wanted to know, that's the Hero 7 Black, and we're filming on the G7X Mark III.
So when we actually properly started, it was like a joint decision, but I think Alex had the passion for it before me. The next question is, how do you do?
How do you do? How do you do?
How do you?
How do do? It just reminds me of Mrs. Brown's Boys. I don't know if you've seen Mrs. Brown's Boys,
I've seen some.
That's what isn't it when she like answers the phone? She's like, how do do?
Oh yeah, how do do?
Something like that. That might sound ridiculous if you haven't seen it, but we're okay.
Yeah,
we're good. Yeah. And their next question is, do you have a stalker?
No, we don't. Do you? So the next question is from Becky Jade 28X, and she's asked, how did you guys meet and how long have you been together?
So we met at Screwfix, which is where we used to work, and we probably knew each other 2-3 years, something like that, before anything actually happened.
Well, how long were you at Screwfix for?
I was there for like nearly 4 years.
So, and I started half a year after you.
Yeah, so about 2.5, 3 years-ish.
We were like best friends.
Yeah, we were literally like the best of friends, like before anything. And
we were both in previous relationships. We were both in relationships at the time that we met each other. for a long time, but we were still like best friends. We lived really close to each other. We did a lot together, and then obviously said relationships came to an end weirdly at the same sort of time, but actually nothing to do with each other, like at all. And you went on holiday, you came back from holiday, and I was like, my god, I actually really missed him. And we had a mutual friend who we worked with at xxxx, and little did we know, I was going to see him going, oh, I don't know, I think I like Alex, and Alex was doing the same, going to him going, oh, I don't quite know. Mate, but because it was kind of the like, we're such good friends, we're like brother and sister, is that not weird? And then we kind of realised it was like, actually that's not the case, like we generally really like each other.
Actually, yeah. And now
it just
4 years
it
this
just
September.
happened, like, and some people will think it's really soon. I basically moved in from day one. So I have an amazing relationship with my mum now, but we didn't click as well when I lived with her. So it kind of made sense for everybody. And obviously when you're first in a relationship, you want to spend all day, every day with them. And with us working together and living together, some people are like, you're bonkers, I could never do that, that's unbelievable. But it just worked for us.
Literally, we've never had an issue with it at all.
No.
And obviously, like I say, 4 years. On the 17th of September.
He knows.
Yeah, I have to know. Otherwise I get hit.
Yeah, so it's really strange. The weirdest thing about the whole story is we went to the same school.
Yeah, so in our school we're in like tutors, like different groups, and in those tutors were like people from each year, so year 7 to 11. You was like a mixed tutor, and I was literally in the room above Ree.
For 4 years.
Yeah, literally.
At school.
Yeah.
Because I'm the year below you, so the whole time.
Yeah, the whole time she's there. She's in the room below me. We both knew of each other, but didn't know each other.
Never spoke.
And it was like my best mate, like
from when you were younger.
From when I was a bit younger, became Ree's best mate
at school.
At secondary school.
I know.
We had no idea that still. Like, it's ridiculous.
Mad. And then, yeah, so then obviously we ended up together at xxxx, and then it was like, oh my god, hang on, you're friends with him, and I was friends with him, and then we all became one big group again, and it was all really cute, and here we are for nearly 4 years later. Bloody
hell.
Madness.
These next few questions are from Broadways Away. Again, really nice. Again, a really good channel. Go check it out,
couple.
link down below, of course. And it is the dream Walt Disney World hotel to stay in.
The Polynesian.
Of course.
I want to stay in every single one. I mean, what Disney fan doesn't? But I think the Polynesian tops it off for me just because of Stitch.
100%.
And it's like top notch right up there, isn't it? In like one of the higher bands. So.
Yeah, so one day, like, it might have to be where, if we went for 2 weeks, maybe do a week there, week somewhere else, or just a week there. It's very, very expensive. So it's kind of like a dream thing at the minute, but it will happen.
Yeah, and I think very close to the Polynesian is Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yeah, definitely.
The next question is, have you ever chickened out of a ride at the last minute?
Yeah. So
I probably have, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
But you definitely have.
Like, basically when I was younger, I was scared, like petrified of rides pretty much. I'd only go on the really small ones. Anything that done loops, upside downs, like anything like that, I'd be like, no, not a chance. And we went to Thorpe Park. I'm sure loads of you know it really well.
It's the closest theme park to us.
Yeah,
so.
And it's not great, but it's alright.
I
was this is, bear in mind, I was pretty young at this point. Like, I was tall enough to ride it, obviously, but very young. And it was Nemesis, so it's like the one where you like sat in a seat and your feet are dangling.
I think it's technically called Nemesis Inferno because there's one at Alton Towers which is called just Nemesis.
Yeah, it is Nemesis Inferno.
Fun fact.
And I waited in the queue with everyone. I was with my family, so they were going to go on it anyway. And we got there, literally, and you had the row of like 4 seats, wherever it is. They all sat in the seat. Got in my seat and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like, looking out at the track, like, just sat there and like, because it was going to be, but that would have been my first big ride.
It was the first ever big ride I did. I went with my dad, and it was the only big ride he's ever done, and he didn't like it, but I went on it. That's really strange.
That is a bit weird. I mean, it ended up not being my first big ride because I got out that seat and I was like, F this. I was like, I can't do this. And so like I just walked to the guys at the side and I was like, can I wait at the side? Like, I can't like go on it. And they were like, that's cool, just wait over there, blah blah blah. And I didn't go on it, and I regretted it. But then a few years later, my school at the end of the year, they obviously done like the like activities week.
Oh, did you get to go?
I done Out and About in the South, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And was the last day? One of the last days was Thorpe Park.
Yeah.
I was bricking it because I don't think I'd been like since that time I'd been then.
And I bet everyone else was like, oh my god, I love big rides. Like
no, like there were some more people that were like scared of rides.
Wow.
But I went there and my first ride, like I'd built myself up for this, like fully like, well, I'm gonna do this, come on. I got there and Stealth, so the massive ride shoots you off up
I
over.
won't do this one.
Like it's massive, as I'm sure you guys know. I just got straight on that, done it. Obviously I was with my friends, so I was kind of like a bit scared, but I was like, I don't want to like show I'm scared.
Oh my god.
Done Stealth, and from that point onwards I've loved every single ride I've ever been on.
Wow. I won't do Stealth. I will go on like all roller coasters, I love them, but you literally can stand there and watch that track go.
Yeah, if it gets too windy they have to shut it.
The sensation of shooting off like you do sometimes makes me like get a bit too panicky, and then I get off it and I'm like
yeah. That's crazy.
So I've not done that one. That's mad. That was your first ride.
Yeah, my first ever like big ride.
See,
because from that we then went on Nemesis Inferno second. Yeah.
See, I had the problem of I would go to theme parks with my dad and my stepmom, and neither of them would do the really big rides. They don't like big roller coasters, so I had to wait till one, I was tall enough, and two, I was old enough to go on it by myself, like till he felt comfortable me going on it by myself. So I had a bit of a longer wait because it wasn't just, oh, I'm now tall enough I can go on it. It's like, okay, you're tall enough but you're still like 9 and you maybe shouldn't go on it on your own and queue up on your own for an hour.
Okay, so next up we have got, what is the Walt Disney World park that you always visit first? Obviously I haven't been.
This is a tough one because we actually haven't visited the same park every time. So the first time I ever went, we went to Islands of Adventure, and I have a so this was my first ever trip. I have a really prominent memory of this because the first ride we went on was the Spider-Man simulator ride, and I came off it bawling my eyes out. I hated it. It scared me so much. Okay, so this was 2007, so I was like 10. Like 9 or 10, and it literally scared the living daylights out of me. I don't know why I go on it now. I love it. So yeah, Islands of Adventure was the first park of my first trip. The next two we went to Hollywood Studios, and the main reason for not going to Magic Kingdom is because we always land on a Saturday evening, so our first day of the trip is a Sunday, therefore park levels are so busy. Magic Kingdom at weekends is unbelievable, so that's why we tend to steer clear of that. So next up is Chip or Dale.
I don't think you can like separate them. Like I don't think I'd be able to choose one of them. Like they come as a pair, like they're so cheeky together, like with Mickey and Minnie, I get you could say Mickey or Minnie because they're not always seen together. In fact, like especially in the parks, they're rarely seen together. But Chip and Dale are always together. Like that would be like separating us. We are Chip and Dale.
We are Chip and Dale. Yeah, no, I just don't think I could pick.
No. So next up it is, do you both like mac and cheese?
This is my favourite question ever because mac and cheese is my favourite food ever.
It's amazing. So Ree absolutely loves it. I also love mac and cheese, probably not as much as Ree does.
Carbs and cheesy dreamy goodness. I want mac and cheese for dinner.
Literally, like I'm tempted to like try and get that for dinner now. But we're also like, we've already like said that when we go like to Disney, that if it's on like the menu on the plane, we want mac and cheese.
It often is with like a crispy pancetta type
pancetta.
I don't know. I know it's on there quite a lot, and you can't go wrong with mac and cheese, really. Like, oh.
I'd hope not.
My mouth's watering.
Could demolish one right now.
So yes, I bloody love mac and cheese. So the next question is from Hoppy_ever after.
Hey Tom.
Hi. And he has asked us, Darth Vader or Kylo Ren?
The other day was like, on May the 4th, was the first time we've watched a Star Wars film. I know, it's bad, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Don't hate us.
Don't hate us. But I don't think Kylo Ren wasn't in it.
Was he not?
Well, I don't think so.
I'm not going to lie, I didn't follow the film 100% because I was doing stuff on my iPad.
Yeah. We can't really choose at the minute, but I don't think Kylo Ren was in it. So I'll just say Darth Vader for now.
I'm just going to say,
he was definitely in it.
Aren't they both bad?
Yeah, I think. So next up, these few are from Jonathan Blake. I hope you're well. And it is, what is your favourite thing to watch on TV?
So for me, I watch TV series after TV series after TV series on Netflix. I have a big problem. But most of them are true crime documentaries, series, those sorts of things. So anything true crime. I'm really into forensic psychology. That is what I'm studying at university. So, don't know, they just help me with my studies and get my weird serial killer fix.
Oh God.
Spud.
I was going to go to the next question. I haven't answered
You need
yet.
to answer.
So my favourite thing to watch on TV, very, very different. I'd probably say Friday night dinner. Shalom! Shalom! Shalom to you all.
I actually bought him that as a Christmas present a couple of years ago.
Literally, that's like a little joke present. But that probably shows how much I like it. Obviously the new series is just finished as well. I'm not sure if it's the last series, which is very sad.
It generally feels like it could
Yeah,
be.
but I absolutely love it. Jim is hilarious.
Martin's my fave.
Yeah, especially in the new series, Martin has been hilarious. But yeah, I'd have to choose that. Go watch it if you haven't seen it yet.
100%.
It's on Netflix.
Best
I don't
thing
know if
ever.
all of it's on there. But...
Some people find Jim a bit annoying.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, not all of them. But yeah,
like season 4,
there's a couple
I think,
seasons on there.
Maybe.
So next up is, what is your favourite Disney film, Pixar film and Marvel film?
So we've pre-chosen these because otherwise it would take ages. So I've gone with Big Hero 6. See, Baymax is like my favourite character and I just love the film. I've gone with Cars, Lightning McQueen, absolute legend, and I love Cars. And then I've gone with Deadpool because he is just hilarious.
Which I didn't even realise was Marvel. We had to double check it.
Yeah, when I looked it up I was like, is it? Like, I don't know why I didn't realise, but yeah.
And then for me, this was really tough. I mean, Marvel film, not so much, easy for me to pick. Disney and Pixar, they are one of my favourites. I probably couldn't single out one and say that is at the top. So I have picked Tangled, Coco and Iron Man.
Good choices.
I mean, Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
Bum, bum.
I like how you didn't blow him a kiss. Because it's not Tom Hardy.
I do love Tom Hardy. What's your favourite thing about Florida?
I think this is probably a pretty obvious
I haven't
one.
been, but I can answer this. Disney World.
Walt Disney World. I mean, there's hundreds of things I love about Florida. Just everything I love about Florida.
I'm not sure if like the question was meant for what's your favourite thing at like Disney World, because obviously a lot of people just say Florida.
Yeah. But it would be Disney World, and if it was what's our favourite thing about Disney, it would be everything.
Yeah. Very simple answers for that.
So next up is, every time you go to Florida, do you have any traditions? I had to think really hard about this one. Obviously Alex hasn't been, so he's not got a tradition yet. And I generally did have to message my dad to double check this one and to even come up with one really. And it is actually that we order pizza, so we get takeaway pizza the night before travelling. So I think a couple of times we have got the taxi up there the morning of our flight. So the night before we've had pizza and then we've gotten up really early to get the taxi and go up there. And then the last time, and I believe this time, we're staying at a hotel at the airport. So we are going to have takeaway pizza at my dad's house before we go, and then we're going to drive up to the airport in the evening the night before and stay there and then go the next morning. So yeah, I'd binge out on pizza the night before.
A lot of it. Okay, so this next question's from Lauren Taylor 9, or Lauren.Taylor 9. It is, where are you staying in Orlando? We're not staying on property. We're at a Disney partner hotel, which is Comfort Suite Main Gate East in Kissimmee.
See, I never know how you say it. Some people say Kissimmee, some people say Kissimmee. I don't know.
Kiss me. No thanks.
So the next question is from Dom South.
Hey.
Hi Dom. And it is, are you going to eat that?
Well, yeah.
Great question. Thanks.
So that is all the questions we've had. Thank you once again, for sending them in. They've been really good questions. Even yours, Dom. It was funny.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll probably do another one of these quite soon. And obviously, if you like it, let us know down below.
Yeah.
And we can get another one sorted, or send in some questions, and I can keep them saved for the next one.
I don't know. It's really, I just feel really amazed that we've had enough questions from our followers to actually do
and it's
one.
across all our social media.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing response. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
So if you have liked it, hit the thumbs up and smash subscribe down below, and we'll see you real soon for another video.
Bye.
Bye.